Well, are you ready to step up to the plate today? Hundreds of people are going to be heading to Citi Field, not for the bets, but for a great cause. Cystic Fibrosis. Today is the Greater New York Chapter CF Climb, and here to talk about it is Nick Talbot, an adult with CF who knows a thing or two about climbing in steep terrain. Tell us about the event today, Nick, first and foremost.
So about 9 a.m. at Citi Field, there'll be hundreds of us going up more than 2,000 stairs there to raise money for the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation, which essentially helps fund a lot of the breakthrough medications that are needed for people with cystic fibrosis. Okay, well, this is obviously not new to you. I mean, you are familiar with steep climbs. You were the first man to try to attempt to summit Mount Everest as a cystic fibrosis. Right. But then came an avalanche. My goodness, how harrowing of an experience was that? Yeah, I mean, it was a crazy experience. So there's the earthquake, which everyone read about, which, you know, killed 9,000 people across Nepal, and that essentially shook a lot of snow and ice off the local mountain, which crashed to the ground and created a 200-mile-an-hour wall of snow and ice coming towards the camp. And yeah, I was very lucky to survive. But I mean, I'm very lucky generally with life because I've got milder cystic fibrosis. So not everyone with CF is as lucky as me. We've got to the point where around half the people with CF get past 18 now, which is good, thanks to the likes of CFF. But yeah, I was very lucky both from a CF point of view and also from an avalanche.
Yeah, I mean, you bring up a great point. I mean, 60 years ago, children with CF probably wouldn't make it to grade school, and now life expectancy is much higher now.
Yeah, we're very lucky now. Now more than half the people get to adulthood, which is good, but still most people with cystic fibrosis face a point in their life where they're going to have to hope to get a lung transplant, or something bad's going to happen because it attacks the body's organs and they slowly deteriorate. And so we need more funding, we need more breakthroughs from a medication point of view. You'll be able to hear from my accent, I'm not a local here, but I benefit very much from the support that comes in for the CF Foundation here. And the medication that I'm through, which helps 4% of people and is real breakthrough medication, you know, I benefit from that. But we need to do more for the remaining 96% that need, you know, a cure or equivalent medication.
I just can't get past the whole fact that you were on Mount Everest. I mean, that's just, it's a monumental challenge, and for someone whose mucus continues to gather up in your lungs, that's the biggest problem here. What were the biggest difficulties in trying to scale something like that?
Well, there are big difficulties in terms of you get more infections and things like that. From a CF point of view, you've got lower lung capacity, but compared to most, I'm in a fitter shape thanks to the medication that I'm on. And so it's really about getting intensively fit. It's about having a lifetime of, you know, trying to climb mountains like that. But I mean, I used to be a guinea pig on drugs trials, and for me, I want to do my little bit in terms of raising money and profile for cystic fibrosis and helping the many that, you know, would find it difficult to get up a flight of stairs.
Well, you're doing that right now, and obviously that's what this walk at Citi Field is about. This is about raising money for the research, because really that's where all the money should be going to at this point right now, right?
No, you are 100% right, and it's a very, we live in a time when actually there is strong potential for real breakthroughs here, but it really is a race against time. Will we make those breakthroughs in time for the 30,000 people in the US that have cystic fibrosis to carry on living or not? You know, we really need to have the funding in place and those breakthroughs coming through now. So there's a lot of hope at the moment, but we need to act.
And are tickets still available?
Tickets are still available, so people can turn up today at 9 a.m, come and support us, come and take part. We'd be delighted to see you there. You can come along too if you're free by then.
That sounds like a blast. It sounds like so much fun. Nick, I want to thank you for coming in here and talking with us about cystic fibrosis, and you know, we look forward to this walk coming up later on today.
It's an absolute pleasure. Thanks for having me.
All right. Coming up, information here on cystic fibrosis. You can go to our website or cff.org. Stick around. We've got more coming up right after this.